Cowboy Records. Oh, oh, oh,
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
whoa. I've been feeling the love, I've been feeling the vibe. I hope they can feel all the passion I put in it, and you see it in my eyes. Yeah, I'm coming up, you see the rise. So come out and play, I don't see the need to hide. I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I'm on a wave that could sink the Titanic. Like why, ain't no need to cut ties. This is not the best time, aiming for the east or the west side.
Woo! I love staying in shape, especially when I run out of booze. I gotta run to the liquor store. But I never go anywhere without my shot sock. That's right, the shot sock. You might think it's funny, but, well, it is funny. Enjoy. The shot sock for the man in your life who wears socks.
Let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of Noonish. Man, we're so excited to bring to you, man, like I said, another great show. I'm your host, Jonathan Anderson, CEO of The Engine. Man, sitting here with our great co-host, El Grande Toro, Jonas Bull. And half man, half amazing and all fun, Mr. Mark Clayton. Yeah, man, and we got our special guest co-host in the building. Do I need to say his name? This is the man right here, Mr. Big Boppin' Matt Kemp in the house, man.
You crazy, man.
I think he just hit another home run, dog. I think he just hit another home run.
In the 13th.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate
Welcome,
y'all having me, man. Excited to be here.
Yeah, man. Hope you enjoy yourself, man. So, just a little fun fact, man. We were just talking about it a little bit. Did y'all know that this man is ranked number 14 out of all active Major League ball players when it comes to the home run?
Right.
I didn't know that. He just informed me of that
Right now.
before the show started. So
Hey,
he's giving me all these facts.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, and of those 14, he is ranked number 7 in batting average. So that is some absolute production right there, sir.
Man, I've been trying to trick him all my life, man.
Been doing a good job, man. Great job, man. So you in Texas, bro?
I'm in Texas, man. Loving it. Not really loving this cold weather right now, but I love the people here.
Yeah.
Being from Oklahoma is kind of the same. So
Yeah.
I'm close to the family, yet far away enough so they can actually have to call
Yeah.
to come to the house.
Few more 7-Elevens.
They can't pop. They just can't pop up. There ain't too many Waffle Houses out where I live, so they need to step their game up on the Waffle Houses.
Yeah, bro. Hey, that Waffle House.
Sound like a business. Waffle House is amazing.
Yes, it's super convenient.
Absolutely.
No matter the time of day.
Man, a big breakfast for $5.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. That too.
Yeah.
That
Waffle
too.
House is closing. You better pack it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So I mean,
special, baby.
how things going for you, man? Like just getting ready for another season? Or?
Just trying to get ready for another season. You know, life right now is a little bit different. Not knowing, what's going to happen and where everybody's going to be. But, everything happens for a reason. And it's good to still be in this position and still trying to play this game I love to play.
Hey man, we got a pretty brand new stadium out in Arlington, bro. I'm sure quite a few people would love to see you stay here in Texas. Hey, I make a few calls, man. See what we can do, bro.
I mean, that's me and the head coach there is the manager there. He's one of our old third base coaches at LA in
Nice.
LA. So he's a good dude. Chris Woodward. He has a lot of great things going on over there. And one of the assistant hitting coaches that was in LA is actually the head hitting coach in Arlington now. So
yeah,
I got a lot of people over there that I know. So you never know what might happen. It'd be good to play at home.
Hey, that'd be great,
It'd
bro.
be cool to play at home.
Let me tell you, we get that number up to 400 real quick down here in Texas, dog. Real quick, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. So it's been a crazy, crazy couple of weeks, man. A lot of tragedy in the baseball world is here. Of course, on the 22nd, Hank Aaron passed away. I know you've had some experiences with him, been out playing with the Braves or whatnot, and then also Tommy LaSorda a couple weeks ago, and I'm sure that you guys being a Dodger for the majority of your career. I'm sure you guys had quite a bond and built a bond over the years.
Man, it's been a lot. Even the past couple years, us losing Frank Robertson, who I was really close to. Mm-hmm. We lost Don Newcomb, who was like a dad to me. Mm-hmm. Tommy, Hank. There's a lot of great guys that have, they lived a great life and they accomplished a lot of great things. Yeah. But just losing Hank, I've had a few conversations with him playing with Atlanta, and man, is one of the nicest guys in the world. I mean, so humble, so nice, so full of knowledge, and just being able to get to just sit down with him and hear some of the stories and some of the things. He was a great person and somebody that I admired, coming up in the game. Oh yeah. And then Tommy, I met Tommy when I was 18 years old in Columbus, Georgia. I was playing low A baseball, and Tommy comes in. I had never met Tommy in my life, and I'm like, oh shit, this is Tommy LaSorda, man. Like I was like, I'm like, dang, dude, like I can't. Dirt on you. He was like, I heard about you. He said, I heard you were the fucking real deal. Yeah. And I was like, cool, like whatever. He's like, so he was we were in the cage. I'm hitting. He's like, you need to hit a fucking home run for me today. Show me something. Yeah. And I'm just sitting there just like taking, he was telling me, he's like, you need to take your top hand and grip the bat as hard as you can and just punch the ball as hard as you can. I promise you hit a home run. Wow. Yeah. And I'm like, Tommy, you don't know nothing. Yeah. I was like, Tommy, you don't know nothing about hitting, man. You was a pitcher, man. Like you know about curveballs and fastballs, but you don't know nothing about hitting. He's like, just fucking do it and watch what happens. Yeah. I fucking hit a home run that day.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I hit a home run that day.
Yeah. Work for you.
Yeah. I got to the big leagues like a year later.
Punching the baseball.
I got to the big leagues a year later, and then he was like, I told you we were going to be here. Yeah. And then just over the years, our relationship grew. Yeah. And, Tommy used to take us out to eat all the time. That boy could eat some Italian food.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I got another funny story. We were at what's that, Buca de Pepo? You ever heard of that place? Yep. And we're eating there with Tommy, and the waitress comes and gives us the check, lays the check on the table, and Tommy goes, "What's that?" And I was like, "Tommy, that's the check." He's like, "I'm Tommy LaSorda. I don't pay for dinner." And I was like, so I go to the back, man. I give the lady my credit card. I was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you." But he's like, I ain't never paid for a meal in my life. And I was just like, that's when you know you're doing it big.
Yeah, it's very old school, man.
But he the nicest person in the world, and he was he used to always put that pressure on us to try to win a World Series before he passed away, and it was cool for the guys to give him that before he did that. So I know he died a happy person. Yeah, for sure.
Man. Yeah, so we were Eric Hacker was on the show last week, and he was talking about after his first he's a pitcher, he played in the league. I'm sure you played against him, but when he left Korea, the team they won the championship afterwards. But he said he felt like he was a part of building that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's crazy. Like, did you feel that same thing? Was it good for you to see that experience take place last year?
Absolutely, man. Those are my boys. Like, those would be my brothers for life. There's a lot of new faces over there, but there's a lot of people that I know that are still over there. And even getting to experience, the World Series in 2018. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but getting able to experience that, it's hard to.
Did you hear some trash cans in the background? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you see anybody going like this? Like, getting dotted up on the shoulder?
Listen, man, that was crazy. But just getting to experience that, I don't think people understand how hard it is to make it to the World Series or even to the playoffs. I've been to the playoffs a lot. Yeah, been to the National League Championship a lot. Just never. That was my first time getting over that hump of getting to the World Series, and that was an unbelievable experience. Yeah. Playing in Boston. Yeah. So that was only my second time playing there. So it was pretty cool to experience that. And, the next year or two, they win it. So I wish I would have been there, but it is. And that
was Cora? Was Cora up there?
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there.
Okay, so there might have been some things going on. Because, he was with the Astros. And he got the schemes and then took him up to Boston. So there we go. He's
back now.
So I'm just saying that the Dodgers won the championship in 2018. right? Because of
2017 and 2018, huh?
Yeah, and all the mess going on around that, bro. But
yeah,
no, man, that's great stories, bro. I was in LA for a long time. Another guy that passed away that affected a lot of people. I know you went to some Lakers games, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever get to speak with Kobe or have any types of stories?
All the time. Man, Kobe was one of a kind, man. It was just, his conversations like were intense.
Yeah,
like he was always. It's like he would never like he would never let his like guard down. He was always like in competitive mode. And I mean, when we were doing this event in Palm Springs one time, and Allison Felix and Kobe. And then me, we got on a private plane to go to Palm Springs. And
did y'all race? She probably would have won that one.
Yeah, she would have killed me. She would have killed all of us.
Both everybody in the building.
She would have killed all of us. But it was just it was a great experience to be able to get there and sit there and talk to him. I talked to him so many other times before that, but just to get there to talk to him and like just listen to the words and the things he said. He wasn't the type of person like you couldn't hang around Kobe unless like you had that same mindset, like to win or do whatever it takes. It's like I don't think he would really associate himself with people who like weren't trying to be the best of themselves, and like that's why he was so good at what he was. And I remember one time I'm sitting courtside, and he's like, "What's up, Kemp?" And we're in Phoenix. We were in spring training, and I went to the game. He goes, "What's going on, Kemp?" We just sitting there talking. He's like, "Watch me get these motherfuckers 50 tonight." Yeah. And he's like, "I'm about to kill these dudes. Can't none of these dudes guard me." And I was like, "This boy is wild." He meant that. And he had about 20 something at half. I think he ended up with like 30 something. But his mindset was I don't know if y'all were ever to experience like sitting at a game and watching him play. He just made it look so easy, man. Bro, like he made it look so easy, and
that's that hard work though, man.
I mean, he come into the clubhouse all the time, before games, and like he light up a room, man. It, like he make everybody want to be their best selves. Like the way his mannerisms were just like infectious, man. And everybody is like, man, it's Kobe. I got to show off for Kobe today. Yeah, Kobe's in the stands. Yeah, it could be a famous Denzel, somebody. It could be somebody else. Like you be like, that's my Kobe's in the stands, dog. Like, we gotta get it tonight. We gotta get it, man. But
it's infectious.
It's unfortunate when he passed away. I remember I was coming home from church, and a close friend of mine, Lon Rosen, who was really close to Kobe and used to be Magic's agent. I had to call him to make sure that it was true. It was true. And, dude, it was like when Kobe passed away, it was like the whole city of LA was just like in mourning. It was like a ghost town, man. Like you couldn't. There wasn't nothing you could. It's like he inspired everybody, man.
Yeah, I mean, we felt the ripple all the way in Dallas. In LA, you know. I remember I was at a bar in Dallas. It was on a Sunday, wasn't it? Sunday morning when it happened, and just catching up with a friend and got the message. Couldn't believe it. Didn't want to believe it, man.
Like, right.
Just like, what? And then, I saw more and more news outlets, release the news. Just like, hold on, this crazy, man. Real.
It's nuts.
Yeah, man.
Like when he passed, man, it was like, wow, like that's Kobe, man. It's like when my grandfather passed away. It's like, that's my grandpa, man. It's like superhero. He ain't supposed to die. Yep. That's how I felt with him. And he what was crazy is I don't know if y'all saw that interview with Tracy McGrady when he told Tracy McGrady that he wanted to die young because he wanted to be immortal. And I was just like, that gave me chills.
Words have so much power, man. The power of the tongue, bro.
And you could tell like after basketball how much more happy he was, like with life, like being with his kids. And I mean, when you look at it, like me being hurt and not being able to like play in certain seasons, like you get that like that downtime to think, and you're like, man, I love baseball, but there's just so much more to baseball. There's just so much more than baseball to life than baseball. It puts life into perspective.
Absolutely, man.
That was, man. Let's cheers.
Yeah, let's cheers real quick.
Cheers to all the fallen.
Welcome to the show, man.
Mamba mentality
all day long.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh.
Into Noonish, man. Yeah, so
That's smooth.
Okay.
yeah.
Welcome, man.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta
Welcome, man.
You gotta get that chip off, on the Wednesday,
That's
baby. Get over this hump.
Yeah.
That screwball gonna do you right.
Yeah,
man.
bro. So today we're sipping on a little Crown Vanilla.
Oh, they Crown Vanilla
we got
over
the
there?
screwball
The
peanut
screwball
butter flavor.
here,
It
man.
goes so hard, man. So whatever you choose, you can't lose with those two. You know that for a fact. But
Indeed.
but no, man. So I don't know if you've had a chance to check out the shows or whatnot, but we're basically, we talk about sports and things going on throughout the week or whatnot, and also tech topics, led by my boy Jonas Bull right here. So it was a pretty big games taking place this past week.
Yeah.
Some playoff games.
Oh, wow.
In
Did
NFL.
they mean something?
Yeah, I think they meant something, man. I
They meant something.
think there's a bowl. I don't think it's the Tostitos bowl.
It's not the rice bowl.
It ain't the rice
It ain't
bowl
the-
or the Jergens lotion bowl. It's a Super Bowl coming up, man, and it was some pretty good games,
man.
very good games this
Very
weekend,
good
man.
games.
So we had the baby goat taking on the Bills,
Indeed.
and we had the goat taking on the thought so goat, right?
Man.
Like, man, bro. So the Chiefs and the Bills, and then the Bucks and the Packers, man. So, whew.
So, all right. So let's go with I can't bet against Brady guy.
Man, Moneyball right here, dog.
I mean, that's always the smartest thing to do.
3 losses in a Brady still hadn't lost 3 times with somebody in a season,
Still
bro.
hadn't.
Like, come on, man.
So winner, chicken
He's clutch.
dinner.
Yeah, he is clutch, bro.
I mean, when you get right down to it, like that matters.
Yeah,
So
First
he's
half
clutch.
was good. Second half was bad. But
Oh,
he still pulled it off.
bro. Hold
He
on,
didn't pull
hold
it
on.
off.
Let me
The defense.
tell y'all. Let me tell y'all this.
The defense pulled it off.
Yes!
The defense pulled it off.
And
The
let me
defense
tell
pulled it
you.
off.
But
You're right. My bad. My bad.
That's true. That's true though, because
But
it's
you
not
win as a
just
team.
it's not
You
just
win as a
him.
team.
You win and
Yeah,
lose as
that's
a
what I
team.
said. That was a
Hey,
great
And we
team win.
cannot
I
forget
was like, that's a
about
great
one of the
team
best
win.
runs that I've seen in a long time, bro. That run by Leonard Fournette, bro. He did like
spin?
a reverse spin, bro.
He spun to the inside.
He
not
spun to the
outside.
inside,
That was
bro.
wild. Yeah.
That was
And then,
incredible,
just
man.
fell in.
And then just
Yeah.
jumped on top of 2
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
It's like they just look.
talk about making it look easy.
Man, you know how they
Yeah.
carry Lady Gaga down to the stage?
Yeah.
That's what it looked like them guys did to him in the end zone, bro. Just like, here you go, man. You deserve this one, bro. That was a beautiful run,
I
man.
mean, it's
Man,
funny how
it was.
you go from like a bad team to a good team and like kind of just like elevate your play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like you're playing for. It's. I mean, I've been on really bad teams and I've been on really good teams, and it's like when you playing on good teams, it's like, man, you go to the stadium, you got something to play for today.
yeah.
When you go into the stadium and you're losing, man, it just feels like
Well, I mean, in
like,
Jacksonville,
man, we about to get smacked again.
Straight up.
no matter what I do, it's the difference between having
Take this
a
fucking
leader.
L.
They got a legit leader in
Yeah.
Tampa Bay. You know who the leader is when you come to the field every single day.
Yeah.
You know who's leading this team.
You do.
And they say that man shows up before everybody,
Yep.
and he's the last one to lead.
Yeah.
You know, so
Respect.
if the man in here was more Super Bowls than everybody combined,
Right.
Why wouldn't you do the same thing?
Wow.
you know, like
Why
I'll
wouldn't
be
you do
trying
the
to
same
beat
thing?
him. I'll try to beat him at least one day just to say, I
Yeah.
got you, Tom.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if I got to spend the night.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you
know?
know, I got the dough, bro.
Tom, what time you get it? I got here. You got here at 6. I got here at 6:28.
Yeah, man. I mean, a man that can make a man come out of retirement, bro.
Yeah.
Gronk came back. You know, and he's balling, bro. Like,
He's showing why the Patriots were who they were. It
Yeah,
wasn't
that-
just Belichick.
It wasn't.
It was also
I
Tom
agree.
Brady
yeah,
too.
I agree.
absolutely. I heard
A coach can only do so much,
Leadership
man.
matters.
Yeah.
Like players will respect and follow coaches, but they like if it's got to be another player that like leads the charge.
In between the lines.
Yeah.
Like that, having that guy,
Yep.
bro.
You got somebody outside the field and somebody on the field. Like that's kind of a like kind of y'all have to be the leader of the team has to kind of be in tune with the
Right.
coach, so
Yeah.
they can all be like one voice.
And as far as the offense is concerned, Bruce Arians is more like a baseball manager right now. He just got to make sure everybody in place. You know, make sure their mentalities are good. Because Tom Brady, he just let them have it, bro. He just let them run the show. And he
Yeah.
said, hey, I don't got to do anything on offense. I'm letting Tom be Tom, bro.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the difference between Belichick and Arians, bro, and why Brady is so rejuvenated. He might play till he's 50, bro.
I don't know about that, but
he still got.
I say 45.
Yeah, it's still lively.
He still got some
he was
juice in his arm.
that one he let go. That one he let go like down the middle.
Yeah, that little laser you talking about. You talking about that dart, that low dart late in the game.
He put something on it.
Yeah,
the interception was a laser too.
Yeah,
to Evans off the fingertips.
Yeah, man. I was like, that Texas boy can't catch nothing in the cold, man.
He still got it in him, man.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, still got it in him.
Let's talk about the Tampa Bay defensive line because I was surprised. Well, I know Bakhtiari did not play, which was a huge blow for the Packers. But
it wasn't gonna make a difference.
It wasn't. That Tampa Bay defensive line was on
Pierre Paul, bro. How old is he, dog?
He was working, Lindsey. Huh?
I think Pierre Paul got some energy from Brady, dog.
I think they all did.
Cause man.
I mean, I think everybody forget about Sue. Yeah, he out there wrecking shop too.
Yeah.
Still, he got years under him.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He got years under him.
That D line, bro. Aaron Rodgers could not get comfortable back there, bro.
And that hurt a lot.
And
they had many opportunities.
The great passes he was throwing, like they were dropping them.
Mm-hmm.
He made some good. There was one play. I think this is the turning point of the game. Is when he tried to force one down the middle, like in the red zone, instead of running it.
Yeah,
exactly. He should have just. He could have ran it in. He tried to give it to Devontae, and he should just ran it in, and like
nobody
that'd have changed the game.
Yep. And that's when they kicked the field goal on the fourth.
That's when the game changed, man.
I think he knew he was playing against Brady too, and he was trying to match Brady, bro. He wasn't playing an Aaron Rodgers game. He was trying to match
usually takes that
Brady,
in.
bro.
Yeah, Aaron runs.
He usually runs. Takes that in.
Another big play was that pass down the middle to Chris Godwin for 50. That's right.
Yeah,
and it was 3rd and short.
Yep.
You know, nobody was expecting
great call.
Anything. He just he took it. He saw the matchup. You know, and that's just years. That's experience right there. We're talking about.
They were making catches too. Good plays to the receivers.
Yeah.
For him, you just throw it up, go get it.
Yeah. So you like football too, huh?
Oh man, I watch sports, man.
Yeah.
I watch sports.
Yeah.
I watch the fan.
I mentioned the OU at the OU game. So is that your favorite sports team of all at this point?
Oh, it has to be. I mean, we really didn't have an NFL team growing up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was you got to be in. I mean,
no
I didn't really start. Hell no! Don't even get me started on that. Nah, man, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
I mean, my uncle was a big time San Francisco 49er fan. So growing up, he would always we had to be 49ered out, and we would always spend the most time with him.
Yeah.
So like me and my cousins are 49er fans.
Hey, Roger Craig and Jerry
But
Rice.
my dad, some of my aunts and uncles. They're big time Cowboys fans, so it's kind of a good little it's a good little.
I'm talking about Pops.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's horrible, man.
We got you over here, Pop. You come on the show next week, dog.
I got some friends that are Cowboys, but I'm not going. I'll tell them. I'll come watch you play.
Right.
I'll come support. I'll wear your college jersey. I ain't gonna wear your pro jersey.
Hey, we gotta make a bet one year when they're good. We gotta make a bet. Somehow get you in the Cowboys jersey.
When they're good. They're supposed to be good every year.
Come on, that's the lie.
Every single year, the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Win.
Yeah, no.
Hey, man. Jay been tricking us for a long time. Best salesman ever.
Yeah, good marketing.
Man. Yeah, boy.
So growing up, did you play football?
I did. My mom made me quit in the 9th grade.
9th grade.
She made me quit. She's like, you can't play 3 sports. You got to pick 2. And she knew I was going to pick baseball and basketball.
Yeah.
So I chose those 2. And she's like, you can't do 3 because you guys still got to focus on your schoolwork. And at first I was like, what the hell? Like, I want to play football. Like, that's my thing. And then after a while, I was like, damn, I'm glad I didn't play football because something could have really happened.
Yeah, real bad.
What position?
I played linebacker, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was 55, junior say out all day long, bro.
Yeah.
All day long. Like, that was my guy.
Yeah, bro.
Junior say out was like.
Did you ever go to his restaurant down there in San Diego back in the Gap?
Man. But I have one of my old agents, Dave Stewart, was really close to Junior Seau, so we knew that's how I met him for the first time. Yeah. So when I met him, it was just like, dude, and this dude was like the most calm, humble, soft-spoken dude you can ever meet. But you see him out, it's like. Football players got like alter egos, man.
Yeah, they got you.
Like off the field, they be like, "Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?" And on the field, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
That's right.
They got to because everybody else on the field is running around with that same attitude.
The defensive dudes.
Well, no, that's what it was. So like one of my boys in high school, when we were in the 9th grade, he was a linebacker too.
Yeah.
And this is when I knew I didn't have, like me, I'm the type of person, like, if you do something wrong to me, I would want to fight you. But like me trying to like hurt somebody without them like doing anything bad to me, I just didn't have that mentality. Like I would hit somebody, I'd be like, damn. Like if I pop somebody, I'd be like, oh, I killed. I'd be like, oh man, you all right, bro?
Oh yeah.
Like I remember one time in 9th grade, my boy Lorenzo Williams, he played at Missouri, and he went to the NFL for a while. He ended up being a lineman. He was a linebacker. He was a fullback and a linebacker. He ended up being a lineman at the University of Missouri. Wow. But he hit somebody so hard one time, he broke something. Like dude was on the ground. He's like, Kemp, I killed him. And I was like, bro, like, I'm like, dog, we gotta see if he's okay, dog. I was like, no, I killed him. I'm like, that's when I knew I didn't have that mentality.
Yeah. Man. Speaking of that mentality,
it's not for everybody, man.
It ain't. But this, like Ray Lewis, bro. Ray would knock you out and then pray for you. Like Ray will knock you out.
I think that was more of a mind game. I think that was more of a mind game than anything, bro.
Quick. Jai gonna hit you with some. For God so loved the world.
Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ. Yeah, you can get up, son.
I think that was more of a mind game than anything, man. I think he was mind effing him, bro.
Yeah, he would go in and out.
Yeah. No, I'm not built. That's an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah,
right
there,
bro.
That is, bro.
That has to take a toll on you.
Yeah. Speaking of taking a toll, it was another big game. Guy came back from a concussion from one of them Ray Lewis hits. Right? They finished him. Right? Yeah. Last week, man, and he played a heck of a game, bro.
I don't know if that was a concussion, man. I think it was more of a like got his breath taken out of him. Because I didn't see his head hit the ground. I think it was more of a grabbed by the. He got grabbed by. I think it was more of like when you get punched in your stomach, you go to the ground and you feel a little, you lose your breath. Yeah, maybe I just don't think it was a concussion.
But the way he stood up,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like when he stumbled, like, but where was the contact at? Where he hit his head?
It was the jaw. It was the jaw.
Like so if you think about it, like somebody coming down like,
and I forgot these dudes' forearms are probably like this big. Massive, so that's it's like getting punched right here in the blood.
Whatever that is.
So the blood got carotid artery. Yeah. The carotid artery.
That's true. That could be a you could lose your blood oxygen
and then get it right back because you saw him
like real smart shit.
But then he ran into the locker room.
He ran into the locker room. That's Texas boy. He coming back in.
I'm glad your boy Chad came in and finished that off for him.
Yeah, because he tried to give it away.
It got real scary. It got real quiet in the building.
He tried to give it away.
Yeah, it got real quiet, bro.
It looked like a punt.
Yeah, on that. Yeah, that's basically what he did.
It was like
Mahomes is just different, man. He's just a different cat, man. It's that baseball mentality, man.
Yeah, bro. And I love when I see him sling down that shortstop, dog.
He got that baseball. He's really close to LaTroy Hawkins, who lives out there where I live in Prosper. Yeah, and LaTroy, man, he love. That's just, I think he's godson.
Oh yeah, little Pat, man.
That boy is. He had always talked about. When he was at Texas Tech, man, listen, I don't see nothing but Oklahoma, dog. That's all I care. I'm like, Texas, he good. He all right. Yeah. He all right. Even your boy even said it when he first got drafted by him. Tariq. Yeah. He's like, man, this dude garbage.
Oh, really?
Remember, he didn't say garbage. He's like, man, this dude ain't that good. Wow. And then after his second year, he's like, oh, this dude is the GOAT. I don't think y'all did y'all see that? I think he said something. Tariq Hill was like, he's okay, but like first round draft pick,
number 10 overall.
Like he's like, I don't know.
Thought they were reaching a little bit.
Then that dude, he just makes everything
they got
easy.
Steal.
Play that year behind Alex Smith.
They got to steal.
He makes it look easy, man.
Man, bro.
And he light skinned, bro.
He light skinned, bro, dog.
He keeping us alive, bro.
Hey, I can't.
He keeping the light skinned brothers alive, man.
Back to the wall, slide down, crying.
It's all good. Tyreek Hill ain't though. He throwing it to one of them. The cheetah. Man. Now Pat Mahomes is an animal, dog.
He's a goat, man.
He's fun to watch. They went out there and did that thing against Buffalo. And not on once again, like Tampa Bay, that defense, bro. They held Buffalo to 9 points, bro.
That's big time.
9 points. Nobody.
Josh Allen.
And it's got to be one of those things where, hey, man, I love the fact I'm on the Chiefs. I love the fact that Pat Mahomes is over here, but y'all got to give me. y'all got to give me my respect on this side of the ball.
Yeah.
Because the defense, they've been balling this year, bro. They got 2 losses, right?
Spagnuolo, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So, I mean, that defense, man.
He's a defensive dude, bro. You know, he was there with the Giants.
Yeah.
When they had the D-line that went after Brady and they won and they knocked him off.
Yep.
And now here he is about to potentially go back to back.
Yeah,
oh, no,
bro.
It ain't no potential.
Yeah, man.
It ain't no potential. It ain't
no
potential.
Yeah. That's next up. These Super Bowl picks, man. You know, so Kansas City went out there, did their job, man. Le'Veon Bell went on the field. I don't even know if he'll play in the Super Bowl. It seems like they just haven't. It seems like they haven't found a fit for him, bro.
Yeah, they don't need him.
Yeah,
I mean, you use Tyreek Hill as a running back.
Yeah, and he's just
Andy Reid is fucking incredible.
I think
we forgot about Travis
Kelce. Oh, that man,
the smoothest brother out there. He's a brother.
In the racial draft, Kelce's the first round pick.
Kelce's
the first round pick.
Listen, man. World Series 2018.
Yes.
World Series 2018. He's sitting behind our dugout. I think it was the 17 inning game.
Yeah.
Where we played. He stayed all 17 innings. And he was just out there. He was just up there just
grinding it out with y'all.
Just grinding it, drinking his beer and just talking shit, man.
Was he the Royals? 17
No.
who was that?
With 18. We played Boston.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so like he stayed all 17 innings and he kept going to the back. You know, the Dodgers, because you can't drink after a certain amount of time at a baseball game.
Yeah.
Some way he kept finding beers.
Yeah.
He got another one.
And he rooted us on the whole time, man.
That's
he
awesome,
rooted us on the whole time.
Hey,
man.
did you ever have a Spike Lee type? I know you don't pay any attention to the fans, but was there ever just one cat that talked some smack? Then every time you showed up,
man,
and he was talking smack.
I remember one time in San Francisco, especially me being one of the biggest 49er fans ever. So playing in San Fran, I never got to play in Candlestick. They blew the stadium up.
And hold on, I don't know if y'all know this, but that's one of the biggest rivalries in baseball. The Dodgers versus the Giants. That's a hatred right there. That's similar to Cowboys and Redskins.
I'm trying to remember the year, but we're playing in San Francisco, and I'm on the on deck circle, and this dude is like, "Kemp, you suck," and I'm like, "Okay, I suck, whatever." But he just kept going.
Yeah.
And I finally, usually I just, I keep my head down. I don't really say much. I turn around. It was fucking Joe Montana. And he's like, I just want to get your attention, man. He's like, I love your game, bro. And I was just like, dude,
Joe Montana.
I'm like, what are you talking about, bro?
Like, I played your game.
I'm Joe Montana football.
You the GOAT. I'm like, I'm like shocked. I'm like turning red. Like, I'm like,
that's
dude,
amazing.
I can't even hit no more.
And then like a week later, he sent me a jersey to the stadium, signed it.
Oh, that's
like
sick,
put some stuff
bro.
on, and I was just like, dog, it's hanging up in my house now, man.
That's Joe Montana.
I was
bro.
like,
Notre Dame, baby.
I mean, but playing in LA, man,
Always got to be a Notre Dame.
Gotta give it
playing in LA, man. You see so many different people, man, like sitting there at right by the on deck circle or right there in the lower levels, man. You just be like, all right, it's cool because it's like, hey, I gotta show out for so and so today, or hey, old girl in the stands, man, I gotta show out for her today, or so like it's just so, and then it's like a thing, like you pretend like you don't look and see, but you like, hey, what name's here today?
Bro,
young single Matt.
Pretty much, like young single Matt. It was like, yo,
what?
And this before Instagram too, so. But it was like it was just like, dude. But I think another one, like playing in LA, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but this is like my first 2 or 3 years in the league, and I'm still Oklahoma Matt. Like not really knowing much. Just like just whatever. I'm sitting at a table and we're sitting there eating. I'm eating with my friends, and on the left side of me, this dude sits down, and I'm not paying no mind or whatever, and I look up, Stevie Wonder, bro.
Oh wow!
And I'm like,
bro.
Dog.
That's crazy.
So there's a lot, man. I remember one time I met Lionel Richie. That's like Lionel Richie. He the GOAT, bro. Right now. All night long, dog.
Yeah, he get a party jumping right now.
But it was just some really cool experiences being able to play in a city like that, because you don't get those type of opportunities anywhere else.
Yeah. Who was the truest baseball fan though? Who was the regular that was there, or was there anybody that was there?
Man,
just loving the game.
Serrano.
Yeah.
Serrano on a bat.
My guy for Allstate, Allstate man.
Dennis Haysbert, man.
Straight up, bro.
Dennis Haysbert, that's the first real black president ever.
Yeah.
To hit. To be the first black president.
Bro. Major
24.
Yeah.
24. He was on 24.
Right.
He was President Palmer was the first black president before Obama.
Yeah.
So every time I would see him, I was like, hey, you still the first black president, dog.
That's the Allstate man.
Nah, but he had season tickets. He had season tickets, and he would be at every single game.
So he really loved baseball.
Oh, he loves baseball.
That's wild, dog. I didn't know that. I got more respect for that guy now, man.
I mean, you remember Waiting to Exhale and like all the different movies he was on. He's been on a lot of different things, man.
Yeah, he's done a lot. I'm sure he's been in LA for a while.
There's a lot. I mean, we forgot to talk about Larry King, man. Me and Larry King were like this, man. Him and his kids are the best. Dude, he didn't miss a game.
Yeah,
he didn't miss one game, man.
He was in LA as well.
He didn't miss one game.
Wow,
man. He was at every single game, and every single conversation you had with him he's just the nicest dude in the world.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you know,
I saw you took some pictures with Larry King. I didn't know how.
Well, no, he had a show when he broke off and started doing his own like kind of like podcast show. Face and like we had so many different
topics
and things that we used to always talk about. That dude is one of the goats of TV, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Bro.
So he was the best ever. But the good thing about these guys passing away, especially like Frank Robinson, Don Newcomb, some of these old school guys that were like my mentors. They live long, happy lives, man. And like, it's hard to get to 80 plus years old now, especially now. But I think they were good to where they were. And of course,
their influence was, that's the beauty of it.
I mean, I don't know if y'all know Don Newcomb, man. Don Newcomb is
first
the
pitcher,
GOAT.
Bro.
He's
Cleveland Indians, right?
He's the GOAT, man. Like he's the one that like after Jackie it was Don.
Yeah.
Really?
Like and he was I mean, I could tell you so many stories of like what used to go on like in the backgrounds of like them staying in different hotels and all the different things they had to experience, like being the first couple of black African American players to play in the league. Yeah. But I mean, this dude was the MVP and the Rookie of the Year.
Oh God, right?
Yeah, MVP and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So tell us, one, because with young guys, trying to pursue something that they love, dealing with distractions, today is nowhere near what it was, but the level of focus that had to happen for those guys.
Especially in baseball, I think it's uncomfortable for African American players to play.
I mean, it's still only 6% to this day.
6%, 7%. That's crazy. You don't see a lot of the same people that you look like, playing a sport that you might love to play. Like when I was growing up, like I wanted to play basketball. I loved playing baseball, but like basketball was my thing. And like my boys used to make fun of me of playing baseball after basketball season was over with. Yeah. So it made me feel a certain type of way.
Because you went from baggy shorts to these tight ass pants.
Yeah. But like I had my cleats. Mm-hmm. I had my cleats on. Yeah, that's pretty much what they would consider as a white boy game.
Yeah.
And like they'd be like, "You white?" I'm like, "Nah, there's some brothers out there that's
they cold, bro. Like
they balling. But like it kind of, I mean, baseball is expensive as hell to play. Yeah. These tournaments are expensive as hell. Equipment, everything, but it's not popular, especially in the hood. Like, but what they don't, I try to get like kids to understand now is you can make the same exact amount of money, even more than you can in football, and the same exact money that you can in basketball, and still have the same life that you see out there.
Yeah.
It's
because they don't recognize you when you got this on, right?
And it might not, pretty much. But it might be. It's not. I don't think it's as fun to them. I don't think they want to get hit with that. I remember one of my cousins got hit with he was really good at baseball. Got hit with a ball, and he never played baseball again. Like it happens.
That's all my friends ever say. It's like, man, I don't want to get hit with that ball.
But after
about that kid got smashed.
You live?
Oh yeah.
But did you die? No. Okay.
But you'll get hit by Ray Lewis. Like I don't get it,
After I got drafted after high school, I got drafted. All my boys were like, "Damn, I should have played baseball."
Right? Exactly.
But they thought once I got drafted, I was rich. Like I had all the money. I'm like, bro, I don't think a lot of people don't know this, but my mom made me. She made me put my money up. and go get a job in the off season, and I was a professional baseball player.
Yeah,
yeah. But I was like,
what was that job?
Oh, dude,
what was it?
I was working at this auto auction car dealership, but I was getting cars, like getting ready for them to like tape them to get them painted, and then I would do the details and all the different things. Yeah. But like that's what I did. Yeah, like
got to, bro. Got to, especially man, minor league money, dog, is nothing.
It's bad.
Did you have to work? Did you work?
Bro,
it's bad.
Yeah, I worked. That's I worked for TK.
It's bad, man.
Yeah, bro.
Minor league money. I mean, you making literally $800, $900 a month, man.
Yeah, bro.
You can't do nothing with that, man.
And
like that's why I love Waffle House so much.
Yeah, and every team doesn't.
That's why I love Waffle House so much.
Yeah, so
you get all this food
for a little money.
You can get all this food for $9.
Yeah, and some teams got host families, bro, and that's great when you got a host family.
I had a host family,
but some teams don't. And you got to pay for that living. You got to pay for your apartment out of that little $800, $900,
so
bro.
Is that A or double A?
Bro, that's
all
minor league ball, bro.
Minor league. I mean, AAA, you'll get a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
once you hit that 40 man, once you hit that 40 man,
you start getting a little bit different money.
Okay. Straight.
Okay.
But all them others, dog, it's a grind.
It's a grind. It's bad, man. Yeah. Like we like 5-10 to a house. Yeah. You turning the little office space into a bedroom. Two people sleeping in the living room.
Bro.
The first rounder.
You got a girl. You hear like all.
Oh no, you got to go get. You had to go get your own hotel.
Yeah.
You had to go to like to the Motel 6,
bro.
You couldn't afford you couldn't afford no Holiday Inn. You got to go to a Motel 6,
You couldn't afford a girl.
The door into the spot had to be outdoor, like
pretty much. Yeah, with the key. With the key had a little room number on the thing. Dangling on the room number. Man, bro. Bad, bro.
It's truly a grind, bro. It's truly a grind.
Only per like the first rounders. You would if you were cool with like the dudes that were in the first round.
The bonus babies I was telling you all about.
So you could like they getting couple $1 million, so they have a nice little crib. Like, yo, can I rent a room from you? So you be in a good situation. I mean, of course, they got the big bedroom. They had all the money, but like I was always trying to be cool with the first rounders because they had the good spots. So I rent me a room for $100 a week. You know what I'm saying,
bro? But
that's what's up.
It's cool because a lot of things, you usually got, your restaurants that you can go to that they'll tell you to go to get meals and different things when you're at your home, right?
Yeah.
But everybody looking forward to the spread, like after the game.
The spread was weak too, though.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, dog.
So we
fall in love with them.
I mean, my favorite,
not Uncrustables though, like.
I wish Uncrustables, dog.
So I would say my top. No, Uncrustables is too much, too expensive. Unless you had a dope host family. You had a good host family, you get all the snacks.
Yeah, all the snacks,
all the cakes,
all the snacks. Especially if they got kids.
All the snacks.
They got kids.
Glitter in your mouth.
Baby D. Yeah, man.
Man. Like so, my top. I would say my top 3 restaurants in minor leagues would have to be Waffle House, Taco Bell, and this one place called it's called Perkins.
Yes.
Y'all remember Perkins? That was like a little. That was like our. But that was like our only like fancy kind of restaurant. And we would get where you can get the most food. You can get the chicken Alfredo. It had the most. It had the most food. So you get the chicken Alfredo with the bread. I remember all this stuff, bro. And it was kind of bland because whoever was back there making it didn't put no seasoning in it. So you had to put that hot sauce on it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, don't let us mess around here to Golden Corral or something, dog.
Yeah,
bro.
You're like, can I get a box?
You big money now.
Can I get it so I can put some rolls in it?
Seen that for a long time, dog.
Go to Corral.
Was it out Kelly? It's the Sizzler.
Yeah,
let's go Sizzler. Yeah,
but yeah, man.
That's the minor
league. We used to have it every night. There was some place you could get some free food.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there was the bar that would have free hot dogs.
Yeah, man.
For Monday Night Football.
Hey.
There was a place Tuesday night was like the Golden Corral.
Y'all
had it.
Hey, it was a spot called Fantasy Ranch, dog. They used to serve breakfast, bro.
Fantasy Ranch?
Yeah, around midnight.
Hey, man, listen.
Chain,
breakfast around midnight.
That sounds good.
Ain't nothing holy happening after 11.
There was something else.
Ain't that what my mama said? Ain't that what my mama said?
There was something else.
Not my mama biscuits after 11. Not my mama biscuits.
Not my mama biscuits.
UFC fight this weekend, man. Did you catch that Conor fight?
What?
Was it a fight, or was it just somebody getting beat?
It was
up?
no. At the beginning, it was a fight.
Yeah.
But my opinion, this is where I think Conor messed up. Like that nice guy, like routine, like that's not him.
Yeah, it's not.
Like that's not him.
It's him now.
Like you don't be something you not, man. That's not you, bro. Like you being mean and talking shit. That's you. That puts you in a level where like I'm about to beat this dude up.
Yeah.
And it mentally messes that other dude up. It's like Muhammad Ali. It messes up your psyche.
Yeah.
That dude went in there with confidence. He was getting tagged the first couple.
Yeah.
But then when that leg went, you could see it. That outside of the leg, it was just red.
He couldn't stand on that bad boy no more, man.
Bro, it was over, dog.
And
here's the question: like, was this new little nice guy mentality fake, or was the other mentality fake?
I don't think it's fake. I think it's like it's like a lot of my friends, like a lot of my friends when they like coming up when they were single and like didn't have kids, they were like savages, like on the field, like but once they like started having kids, it's like all right, I'm gonna just be
testosterone.
I'm just gonna be a little bit more calm. My kids are seeing this now.
Yeah,
like maybe that's what it is, but that's not you, bro. Like. How'd you beat him the first time? Talking shit.
The bow and arrow. Connor's out of there, dog.
Talking shit,
He's out of there, dog. He's done.
Nah.
He's done for. He's way too comfortable right now in his lifestyle, dog.
I mean, if you saw, I looked at it like he making a shit ton of money off that liquor, man.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that too. He's comfy, bro.
He's been in it for a while.
Yeah.
32.
But he's what 4-4 in his last 8 fights.
Wow. But he's been in it for so long.
Yeah. He's wearing a handkerchief now, dog. He wore a floppy handkerchief to the arena, bro. On Fight Island.
I was thinking,
pulled up in a Rolls Royce.
He got a different mindset.
He's in a different place right now, bro.
I mean, I saw with his alcohol. I saw something like $300 million. Like they gave like $300 million for his alcohol. Like wow.
Yeah.
He's chilling. So he's in a different place, bro. That makes me appreciate Floyd Mayweather so much more, right?
That's true.
That is a true warrior.
I mean, you see him out, but like even before the fights and stuff, like he's living on a yacht. Like you're not even in the mindset of one even fight. Like you're like,
did y'all
all
see?
right, I'm gonna go fight right quick.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a big difference between
100%
stepping off a
entertaining.
yacht and stepping into a ring and stepping off
That 87 Cougar.
Yeah.
But it's like what's like when you're in training camp. When you're in training camp, you're in a secluded place where it's like all you think like it's like no wife, no kids. Like I'm about to I'm in fight mode. I'm gonna stay in this little bitty ass apartment or wherever it is I'm staying. I'm gonna go train, go back, sleep, eat, train, go like. He going to the yacht.
Hey, Hey, did y'all see what Khabib said?
Chilling.
In his message, he
But
said, "This is what happens when you leave your
trainers.
team."
But he said he didn't leave his team though, so I don't think Khabib really knows.
So he didn't leave his team?
No, he has the same team.
Does he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Conor said.
That's what happened when you're 250 million plus.
Yeah.
Exactly. And comfy,
that's,
bro. He's comfy now.
Exactly.
But like Khabib, he don't do it for the money. He literally just wants to rip somebody's head off.
Right.
Bro, he fought bears when he was a child.
You saw him swimming through the currents.
Yeah, bro.
But that's why
in the ice cold water, dog.
But he's about that life.
Yeah, like
that's
really.
Why I think Conor's
literally.
shit was a show. Like all this shit in the beginning was a show. Like
he's always
and
been
it worked.
Well,
but check this out. Whose bankroll is bigger? Conor's or Khabib's?
Entertainment sales, bro.
Like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali wasn't really like that in person. Like I think it was more of a
facade, bro.
Like a facade. Like all right, I'm gonna get y'all want a show. I'm gonna give y'all a show.
Exactly.
Like when I talk to like Mayweather, I know Mayweather. So the way Mayweather is on in the ring, he's like that out of the ring too. Like he's always trying to.
Mayweather from the hood though. Mayweather came up with nothing, bro. And I'm not saying Conor didn't. But he's he's been fighting his whole life, bro.
But Mayweather, like literally, like of course,
he shows up every time.
My younger days, like
he shows up.
My younger days, like you go to Vegas or something. You go to Vegas and like it's cool. So we would go to Vegas. We would chill. I chill with my homeboys. We'd be having a good time, and like the in the club, the music would just cut off, and it would just go dum 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 dum. The champ is here, and literally he'd be pulling up.
Come on,
and like they wouldn't play music again until he got into the club. But like he would have a fight like coming up. Wow. But the dude don't drink.
Right.
He don't do anything. He don't.
He's about that life.
So he could go out, chill for a minute, listen to music, and he go it'd be 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
And
he go
run
straight.
home.
He go straight to the gym and go work out.
I saw him run home from the club.
I don't know how that dude does it. I don't know how he's built like that, but he's 50 and old the way he's doing it. I'm not built like that. I gotta get sleep.
Like that's
I gotta sleep.
Yeah. He's a warrior, bro.
I gotta sleep, bro.
Yeah. But that
maybe punching somebody different than 3-2 sliders.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, and then we telling people that 6'4", 6'5" coming at you 94, 98 every day.
It's more than that now. These kids these days, these kids are different. Man, these kids are throwing 99 plus. Man, there's a lot of kids. So when I first got into the league, there was a couple, maybe a handful of guys. Actually, the only person I could think of, 2 guys, was a dude named Joe Zamaya. Mm-hmm. He played for Detroit. He threw 101. Yep. And then another, Billy Wagner. Yeah. There was only two dudes that threw over 100 miles an hour that I knew of. Yeah. And then it's everybody else was if you saw 96, you'd be like, damn, this dude throwing hard. Right. Now, if you don't throw 96, you ain't really going. You ain't making enough. Bro. I've heard different things. I think it's the food, bro.
Is it a true 96 or are these guns a little juiced?
No, right? So it ain't. That's not what it is. So you got to remember this,
well, they can,
it's crazy because I didn't become a better athlete till after high school because playing basketball and baseball, they didn't really focus on weight training. Yeah, it was only football players that lifted weights and wrestlers.
Yeah, that's why I played the other sports because I didn't want to do no weight training.
Yeah. So for us, it was when I got drafted, they were like, "Yo, we need you to get a little stronger." I'm like, "All right, I'll lift, whatever." So I started lifting, and there was things I could do out of high school that I couldn't do in high school from lifting. Yeah. So now I just feel like kids, they're getting early. My nephews,
and these bands and stuff, bro.
But my nephews, man, they one is 13 years old. This kid is ripped up doing his chin ups and all his bands and all this different. He gonna be a beast. But it's they start so early and they develop these muscles that it exposes a lot of just greatness.
Yeah, man,
it's crazy.
He got a son. I got a son. Our son, my son came in. His son. I was like, "Dang, look at these motherfuckers."
Yeah, but I asked him, you gotta ask him, is this what you really want to do? Yeah. If this is really what you want to do, that's right. I'm gonna show you, and we gonna show you how you need to do it and how it's supposed to be done. Yeah. And the first 2 or 3 times when you're I don't want to do this, you don't really want it. Yeah. But he ain't never done that. Now it's it's not, you don't program them, but you kind of you show them the way, and it's they get addicted to it, and they just do it on their own.
Hey, did y'all see Shaq challenge old buddy from the point guard from Denver the other day? After the game.
Oh yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's like, hey, Spider man.
He's I think you got more.
He's like, I love your game, I love your performance, but I don't think you got what it takes to get over the top.
He goes, okay. Awesome. No, he goes, no. He goes, okay. He's and Shaq was like, what do you mean, okay? He's like, okay, I'm gonna show you. Yeah,
you saw it.
That's what he said.
It kind of shocked him because it was
Shaq was like, yeah, I like that. I like that.
He's like, keep playing, brother. I love your game.
Shaq,
Shaq is good. Yeah, but
it's the only thing I don't get about some of these younger dudes coming up. Not all of them, but for me, my guys, my mentors growing up. If it wasn't for older guys in baseball, I probably wouldn't be the player I was. Yeah. You got guys like a guy named Marlon Anderson. You might not know who he is, but he was a role player. But this dude, when he came off the bench, came off the bench, he banged. He was one of my mentors. Juan Pierre, Torrey Hunter. I had, of course, Maury Wells used to steal bases, old school guy, used to steal bases. Don Nuke. I had all these guys, these older guys pour into me. And now it's harder because now it's some of these younger dudes, they look at you you ain't done nothing. I'm like, bro, go check the bubblegum. Go check the
14, bro. I'm 14.
Go check the bubblegum card, bro. But it's I had to learn from these guys. It's now it's even in basketball, they might talk a little shit about Shaq and Charles Barkley, but these dudes were they Hall of Fame. I think they forget how dope these dudes were. Shaq is the most dominant player to ever play the game.
Ever.
I would be like, Shaq, what do I need to do? Yeah.
I remember Shaq bringing the ball up the court, bro.
I remember bringing the
ball. And then for me, I would never be able to if I ever got into TV to be able to just talk shit about players all the time. I would be more like a helpful, like give pointers type of situation. I wouldn't just be like sometimes they be dogging them. Like I don't have it in me.
Troy Aikman.
Yeah, but like so that's maybe where they get messed up. But like I'd be like, hey man, show me the way. Yeah, like give me the keys.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, social media is
different,
totally different animal.
Yeah.
If you got 2 million people telling you you're amazing.
Mm-hmm. What's the quarterback over at Oklahoma
I
right
can
now?
listen to Shaq. Like, all right, but
are you talking about Spencer?
Yeah,
Rattler.
Yeah,
Rattler. He listening. They listen too much, dog.
I mean, yeah, it is different, man. Because like I talk to younger kids all the time. Like I remember the Dodgers used to always like, we need you to post more on social media. You need to get you on like Instagram. Do that. And I'm like, y'all gonna hate me if I play like shit.
Yeah.
So like I'll post some things, but that's not my top priority. My top priority is to
performance.
Like now I think where the younger dudes are messing up is like they're trying to be marketable.
Mm-hmm.
Like now instead of like, what create your market is you balling on the field.
Yeah.
Like that's how you create a market. And then after that it just everything just trickles down. It just falls.
Hey, what's my guy with the Yankees, bro? He went up, bro, and he had a different pair of J's every game.
Clint Frazier,
bro.
Yeah.
Was it Clint Frazier?
It has
every game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Every game, and 4 weeks later, he ain't even on the big league roster.
Yeah, okay. I'm so for that, I would be like I got to kind of take up for him on that because that dude be balling when he comes
he does ball.
But when you have options, when you have options, like they can bring you up and send you down whenever they want. That dude right now can play on any big league team.
Yeah. And
play every single day. But he's with the Yankees.
Yeah.
So when you with the Yankees, like they got money.
That's what happened to my homie Vic Diaz.
Yeah. But it's like this all right, we got this guy making 30 over here.
Right.
I'm gonna play the guy that's making 30 million.
Yeah.
This dude making 500,000. Yeah, you balling.
Yeah.
But
it's business.
It's business. So there's a business side to it. So
That's right.
I mean, honestly, if I was him, I'd be like, yo, can I play every day? If I'm not gonna play, can you just trade me?
Yeah.
So I can at least, I love to play. I'm not a minor league guy anymore.
Yeah.
He's not a minor league guy. So that's the reason why they kept sending him up.
Yeah.
And bringing him down, sending him up. Because that happened to me one time. I was hitting over 300 one year.
Yeah.
And I had options.
Man.
And everybody's like, what the hell y'all sending? I had options.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a business side to it. And the business side is
weird. Sometimes,
it gets weird, man.
Eric was saying the same thing. That's why he went to Korea, bro. He's like, I'm not a minor league player at this point. I don't feel comfortable going back down to AAA.
There's a lot of guys going overseas now.
Bro, you said my boy from the Orioles just signed over in Japan, bro.
Adam Jones, five-time All-Star.
He was an MVP of the World Baseball Classic,
Gold
bro.
Gloves.
Right.
Probably one of the best center. He's one of the best center fielders to ever do it. Most consistent.
Yep.
He's gonna give you 285, 290 with 30 home runs.
That's Hall of Fame numbers, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And he's over in Japan.
Making
now,
bro.
$5, $6, $7 million a year.
That hurt my heart right there, bro.
And you gotta look at it this way: you making $5, $6, $7 million in Japan. That's you double that. That's 14 million because they don't have taxes over there.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So you
bro.
make it. 10, $15 million over there.
That.
And
that's respect.
And keeping that money.
And then over here they were paying him $3.
Yeah.
So
to be one of the best, to be one of the top 5 center fielders in the league.
And Adam's thought process is a little different because he really don't care what anybody thinks about him. So he's like, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go over to Japan. I'm gonna enjoy my time, make some money, ball out, and I'm gonna have my kids. I want my kids to be cultured.
Yeah.
So his kids are over there with him. They're going to all these places in Japan. I don't know. I've never been, but they say it's one of the dopest places to ever go. So I would never be. That would always be an option to go to Japan and play at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to at least win one World Series.
Oh yeah.
I just need one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I need one. I need one. Man.
No, I told you that hurt my heart to hear Adam Jones went over because that's my guy, and I'm a baseball guy, so I watched the World Baseball Classic. And he was the most consistent out of all these superstars in the lineup. He was the one that got him over the top. Had all the clutch hits.
He's one of the most
clutch bombs,
players.
Crazy catches. Like the man is amazing, bro. He's one of the best. He was the. I want to say him and old buddy out of Minnesota are the 2 best center fielders in the league to me right now.
Buxton.
Okay.
Buxton is probably the best center fielder in baseball right now. I put Cody Bellinger in there too.
Man, I don't see him as a center fielder. I always think of him in right, but he's cold, dog.
Nah, he's
cold.
He's a center fielder.
He's cold.
I mean, this dude's a Gold Glove. He's a Gold Glove center fielder, and he's a Gold Glove first baseman.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't see him at center because he's got that other.
But it's just weird how the game works right now. Like the way we came up, like we had older guys that were like mentors to us, but they still would go out there and ball.
Yeah.
They don't really like in baseball. It's like they don't really like value that anymore. Yeah. Like for me or Adam to. And the thing about it is we don't need to play every day.
Yeah.
But like. I know, with age you start losing steps and but I still hit the shit out of baseball.
Yeah,
I can still help a team win.
Yeah,
and I can when this kid over here wants to jump off a cliff because he's struggling, I can talk him down and like tell him like, hey, let's go in here and get this work. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like they don't. Sometimes
this the human aspect.
Sometimes the teams don't value that. They don't, but they don't value that.
But it does register on the stats.
Absolutely,
it's that human element versus analytics we've been talking about.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying? That they don't capture. You can't capture that in analytics, man.
Can't capture character,
and that's invaluable to a roster and to clubhouse chemistry. You know what I mean?
Capture character.
Yeah, man.
So it's just a different time now. It's like
capture character.
Yeah, you can't like everything is not a computer. Like you can't like I can't be like, oh, it's one of the greatest players in the world. Okay, but he might be one of the best. But what about his heart or his drive?
Yeah.
What if he's like, fuck it, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah. What is? So
you gave him all this money.
I wake up this morning and I see this Yahoo headline says analytics said they should have kicked the field goal, but it didn't account for who they were playing against. It didn't account for Tom Brady. It didn't account for Pat Mahomes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't account for that human aspect that we're talking about right now.
Just I mean, if we go back to baseball, just look at the World Series when Ian Schnell. Schnell. Is it Ian?
Was hot.
No pitcher?
Yeah, Schnell. Yeah. Blake Schnell. Sorry. Is it Blake Schnell? Blake. Yeah.
It's two Schnells.
Schnell. Schnell.
Blake.
No.
It's Ian Schnell, the pitcher. You talking about Toronto?
No.
Which
for Tampa. Tampa. It's Blake.
Blake Schnell. Okay.
It's Blake Schnell. I'm tripping right now.
We're good.
It's Blake Schnell.
We're good.
No, that ain't it. Anyway, Schnell pitching 6 innings, complete shut down the Dodgers, and you think he had 70 pitches? 70. It's Blake. Yeah, Blake. I know I wasn't tripping.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Old school guy, Ian Schnell used to play for the Pirates, I think.
Yeah.
That's somebody I knew, but Blake, I got him mixed up. Blake Schnell, 7 innings. I think he had like 70, 80 pitches.
Skinny guy, right?
Yeah, they pulled him out. Oh, he's one of the best left-handed pitchers in the league.
Yeah.
And they pulled him out the game, and then they end up losing that game, losing in the World Series. And that's not. There's an eye element in baseball. Like
he was pissed. He was pissed when they took him out the game.
That's like for me. Absolutely. Like if I go 5 for 5 one game, and I'm not, and the next day I don't play. Like because the computer says I can't hit this person, like you're not using common sense really.
And baseball is a sport where you can't do that. Bro.
I believe there are some aspects in analytics that you should use and you can use. There's a lot of information I used to get when I was with the Dodgers. They give you all the information that you need. Like it's crazy, and I would use a lot of it. Like certain 3-2 counts. Like I was but I was like they would tell me like you're in 3-2 counts. Like you're not doing good. Like you're 1 for whatever. Right. And they'd be like, you need to do better at this. And like in the back of your mind, when you get 3-2, you think about what you looked at that stat. I'm like, I got to lock it in. I got to win this. There's aspects to analytics that help you win games, but then there's also like common sense.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this dude went 5 for 5. That's my hot hand. He had 5 RBIs.
Right,
yeah.
Heat check.
I remember this is funny. This is funny, but
check, baby.
Dave Roberts, my manager with the Dodgers, we're playing in San Diego, and I was like 3 for 3, and I had like 4 ribbies, and it was only the 5th inning.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, and mind you, Doc, that's my guy. Like I love Doc.
Right.
He's like, hey, Kemp, I'm gonna take you out the game. There's a hard sinker ball righty coming. I'm putting Jock in the game. I'm like, Doc, I'm 3 for 3 with 4 ribbies.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
And we were only up by like 2 runs, and it was only the 5th inning.
That ain't enough.
It was only the 5th inning.
That ain't enough.
And he was like, but it was more of a like it was the thing about it. That's what got us to the World Series. So it works. But in my mind, old school mentality, I'm like, no, bro, like
you pissed me. Like,
I'm
no,
3 for
bro.
3, dog.
Like right now.
So all my boys are like, hey, great 5 innings, man, great 5 innings. I was like, so I'm sitting there with 3 for 3 with 4 ribbies. I'm like, y'all go ahead and win this game for me, man.
Bro,
I did my job.
That's the most frustrating feeling in the world.
It's frustrating,
bro.
but like when it'd be different. So it'd be different, like with a team like the Dodgers. That they follow analytics, but they follow analytics, but they win. Yeah. Then a team that follows analytics and they're losing. Yeah. Like if you're losing and you find that, you need to switch it up.
Texas Rangers. That's why we got rid of our GM.
You're following the wrong analytics. You
John
need to
Daniels had
switch
to
it
take
up.
a sit. Had to step back.
This might be a good time to point out, just because one's really following along here, we got some people on our comments here that I've been chatting with. Ray Kemp, appreciate you, man, and Erica Rayhard.
That's a similar last name. I don't know if there's any relation there.
I don't know. Maybe. He points out that analytics have to be applied timely with the human element. Otherwise, you just collapse.
It's pointless.
Yeah.
He's totally on point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you guys watching and commenting.
There's a lot to it, man. I mean, like, math works, but I don't know if it works
it's not the
all the time.
All the time,
You can't type in we got runners on second and third, so and so's up. Let me type this in.
Yeah.
All right, what I need I need a pitch hit for him because he's not gonna get those runs in.
Yeah.
But he's 3 for 3 right now.
When you get,
come on, like what?
When you get to that point, if you get to that point that you can do that, you might as well just stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point in playing the game anymore.
Yeah.
Because what's the point of,
I think
of
doing
something that's 100% predictable?
I think it's gonna get better. I think it's gonna get better though. I think a lot of teams are gonna see that you literally have to have your team has to, like, if you want to follow analytics, your team has to be built around analytics.
Right. Yeah.
Like you can't just be like, you can't have a team and then be like, all right, we're gonna do analytics now. Yeah. Like you have to literally go like the top to bottom, right? Like Dodgers or some of these different teams. Like Tampa does it. They go get guys who literally like fit their analytics, and then it works.
It works, yeah.
Like, cause I'm gonna let you know, like Tampa don't ever have on paper have the best teams,
but they always
win. They always win because they go get the right guys to follow what it is, and they always got good pitching.
Yeah,
pitching wins games.
Yeah, they got some power throwers every year out there.
Everybody throws 100.
Absolutely, dog. That human element versus analytics, man. Like I said, you can't bet against Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like we did last week. I learned my lesson.
You bet against him?
I didn't bet against him, but
I did. I will again.
Man, I didn't last week, man.
Hey,
all right?
When we get to the pick,
I definitely
he's peaking right now, though.
Oh yeah, let's get to the Super Bowl picks, man. We didn't even get to it. So, man, oddly enough, we've been talking smack to Jonas all year, and he's leading right now, and he's 7-5 with the Moneyball with the analytics. He's got the 7-5, bro. I'm picking him because of the bull horns. He's winning right now.
If they have horns,
maybe I need to start following this analytics stuff
more. No, so Jonas is 7-5. Me and Mark are 6-6. So hey, we could all end up 7-6. At the end of the day with this last game of the tie.
Well, I'm gonna be 1-0 after if I pick mine. I'll be 1-0.
So we got the Chiefs and we got the Chiefs and the Bucks coming up. I forget who Tampa Bay or who
we know who you pick.
Brady's playing with. Hey, I gotta stick with my pick. I gotta stick with mine. But so who you got in the Super Bowl coming up?
This will be the first time I ever go against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, Kansas they have too many weapons, man. Like that, I don't care how good Tampa's defense is, they're not going to be able to stop that. And then Mahomes, hopefully that turf toe is not bothering him too much because he's one of the low key best scramblers in all of football. That dude can. And this is from bad experiences, like going to the Super Bowl last year and seeing him come back and beat us in the Super Bowl. I was at that game. Yeah. It hurt my heart, but he was beating us with his legs.
Yeah.
And he can do that, but I don't know if his legs will be fresh. But
he can do that because you got to account for all the weapons on the field.
That's what I'm saying. So I got Kansas City Chiefs, man.
It's like 12 on 11.
Even without the left tackle.
I mean, you got Tariq hitting. Can't nobody stay in front of him.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to put 2 dudes on him. And I forgot. You got your boy Kelsey. Yeah. But then you got old boy who had a chip on his shoulder after muffing that punt, who came in and just what's his name?
Harvey.
Yeah, he came in and he's like, all right.
I think Sammy Watkins is somewhere on that roster.
Watkins is gonna probably show up at some point.
I think Le'Veon Bell is somewhere on that roster.
I don't think.
I don't think he'll be a factor, but he could be.
Five touches.
He could be.
He gonna play in the Super Bowl though. He gonna play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
he ain't gonna miss that. I got Kansas City.
You got Kansas City. Okay. Jonas, man, we got to go with we got to save you for last, dog. Since you leading.
I know.
I want to hear, man. I'm anxious to know. I hope you don't pick my team.
I mean, I said early on that we were shaping up to have a pretty awesome Super Bowl.
Yeah,
like it's going to be a competition.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be no walk in the park for nobody.
Yeah,
and I think I think we've proven that.
Yeah, yeah.
Brady, it's hard to bet against Brady. KC defense though is no joke.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa Bay's not a joke neither.
Packers got hard defense.
Yeah,
but KC defense is coming through.
Yeah. Yeah,
the
Bucks are serious, man.
Matthews, indeed.
So I mean, you talk about one that's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be a high scoring game.
Like, not necessarily. No. Yeah, that's beyond my capabilities. I couldn't begin to say that, but I think it's even if there's like a a 2 TD split, like it's not gonna be like giveaways.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like it's gonna be hard fought all the way. Like that's number one. Much as I am very, very tempted to say just always bet on Brady, I'm gonna go with Chiefs.
Oh man! So I got no way to win. Dang. I got no way to win unless I go against my own pick. Yeah. I think that's what it had more to do with, Jonas. Like, golly, boy.
He's thinking on an analytical level.
Yeah. But I like winning, so
I really don't know much about it.
Yeah. So you got the Chiefs in this one?
I think so. This is to the extent that there's any logic to my picks at all. This is what I think. I think KC's coming in with like the defense Packers defense has been going well for a while.
Yeah,
like they're solid, no question about
it.
It will be tough.
The Bucks defense. You said Packers.
Yeah.
The Bucks. They've been
Tampa Bay. Bucks.
Yeah. We know what I'm talking about. The other team, the losing team.
Yeah. But the Chiefs defense has been on an upswing.
Yeah,
like they've got momentum. We've talked about before. Momentum matters.
Yeah.
They're feeling good. They're coming into this like thinking we can actually do this.
Yep.
And they can. Like that's the thing about it. Like this is not one of those. This is not one of those. Like 89 or whatever it was, Bears and Patriots things where it was like, fuck, they're never gonna win that.
Right.
Yeah. This is gonna be tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game.
It's gonna be one to watch.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs have the right kind of momentum. Like they both have momentum, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So I'm not like if I'm wrong, I am not gonna feel bad about it. Like it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs have the right kind of momentum coming into this.
Okay.
To just take them over the edge.
Yeah.
And
I don't think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a blowout.
Look,
I really do.
I don't think it's going to be close.
I think
Kansas City's going to.
I think they're going to blow them out.
I love to be
KC all day.
Yeah, and what Green Bay did not do.
Yeah.
KC will do, which is keep the D line of Tampa Bay on that. Like they were able to rush upfield because they went on the same snap count every time.
Yeah.
They did no jet motion. They did no on three. They went on three a couple times, and they got them actually, and they took shots. But they allowed their D line to just go.
Yeah.
Andy Reid, they will not do that. Like this is going to be by far the hardest scheme that Tampa Bay has played. And they're going to not know what to do.
Did y'all see that shovel pass, bro?
Bro, they got all kind of shit
at the goal line. You know what I'm talking about? Like
I know
Kelsey just
it's awesome. They got all kind.
But it's like when they
so much you have to cover.
Like when
rush.
Alabama was running old boy in motion.
Yeah,
all the time.
Same
thing.
They
can do the same thing with Tariq all the time. It was unstoppable.
But
same thing.
That's in their.
But you're calling
their wheelhouse.
It's a blowout.
You call it blowout.
Yeah.
Blowout.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
this is like
Kansas City will win.
I've talked about before.
I'm gonna have my popcorn and be thinking about y'all. Like, I told you, I'm gonna give you the Michael Jordan shrug.
Like, I don't want it to be because somebody got injured or something bad like that.
No, it's just gonna be a good ass whooping.
I would love to. Yeah, I would love. I would love for it to be wrong in a big way like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Not like I said, not because somebody got hurt or something stupid like that happens. But because it was just like to be just that wrong. Like that's.
No, yeah.
I just want to hear Kelsey go. You gotta fight for your right.
For your right
to Lombardi. And he said Lombardi.
That was good.
That dude's the coolest dude you ever met.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
man.
Kelsey. I never met him, but I like you. I bet we could kick back and have a great time. You know? Man, I picked Kansas City at the beginning of the year. I hate losing more than I love winning, so I gotta go against my own dang pick right now, dog. And y'all know I'm going for KC. But I hate losing. Man. You know? I hate losing, dog. So I'm going to them Bucks, man.
But you know I'm playing the long game.
Take them Bucks.
Hey, I think Warwick Dunn and Michael Allstar going to show up and show out, dog.
Y'all get a prize for this? Y'all get a prize for this or anything?
No, man, I just don't like losing, bro. I just don't like losing.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm bragging rights. And right now, the only way that I can possibly come through is to bet against whoever you bet against.
Y'all got to start putting more on the line, man.
That's what I'm doing, man.
That's what I'm doing.
Next season, y'all got to start putting more on the line. Somebody watch somebody's car.
Whoever misses the picks buys the booze.
Yeah, bottle of whiskey on the
whoever, somebody has to buy the Waffle House.
Yeah. Right after the show, I do that anyway. Man, yeah, bro. And that Grand Slam, that All-Star goes hard, you know.
You listen, bro.
Yeah, man.
Don't disrespect Waffle House like that. Grand Slam.
You see I cut it short. You see I cut it short.
That's Denny's, man.
Yeah, cut it short, man.
All-Star special, bro.
Hey,
I didn't grow up on Denny's.
All-Star special, bro.
Yeah.
Denny's pancakes, they got it.
Yeah, it don't, bro. They got that hot coffee, too, coming at you all day. They come get you like 12 times.
That gas station coffee.
Bro.
Gas.
So we do, we sports and tech, man. We've been primarily sports, and I know we overtime. You got any engagements you got to be to, like, right now?
Not yet. No. I mean, of course, I got baseball practice.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball practice.
And that is a full job. That's hours put in.
That.
Just a few tech topics real quick, man. We're gonna let Jonas take us to the topics.
This is where I just listen.
Well, maybe not, because one of the things
it's gonna be something
we've been chatting about online a little bit, and obviously today we talked about analytics a lot, more than I even expected. But we had the Yahoo article, about. And the quote I copied from it was, there was a parade of playoff casualties in this era of analytics who have been doomed by errors of analytics.
Mm-hmm. Back to those field goals.
Back to the field goals, right. Yes. I said I was going to let you cover that part.
Yeah.
But the concept being, and I think we beat this to death just about, that like there's a lot of things you can track. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of things you can't track.
Yeah.
Right. Momentum, personalities,
emotion of the game.
Yeah. Heart.
That clubhouse character.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's all important.
Yeah. And there's also like you can also be tracking the wrong analytics. Mm-hmm. Like you can be tracking some shit that looks good on paper, but it don't matter when you get into the real world. Yeah. Like it may just be the wrong thing to be focused on.
Yeah.
But
especially when it comes down to that ninth inning.
When it comes down to the ninth inning,
you gotta have somebody with some marbles. Boy, Pedro Serrano.
Pedro.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we had like the game that this was specifically referring to. There were some second half like the analytics probably were pretty right on in the first half, but in the second half, when what should have been the losing trajectory according to analytics. Man, the D-line stepped up and made up the difference. Held it there.
Yep.
Which I don't know what Paul stepped in. We're going with.
But here's my question: would y'all play for a robot coach?
Straight analytics?
Absolutely not.
No, I wouldn't like that.
I like the human interaction element. I like just like they wanted to have like robot umpires. Like umpires might get things wrong, but like computers and different things mess up too.
Yeah, like, that's part of the sport too. Right?
I can't cuss a robot out.
Yeah. You are frustrated.
Yeah. Are you okay?
And that's when I take my bat and hit that mug.
It'd be like the Clippy umpire. I see you're frustrated. Would you like help with that?
Would you like help with that?
Siri, I'll be Siri. Was that a strike?
Yeah. Like, come on.
Right.
Hey, Astros going Hey.
Shots fired. That's funny you should say that because I've been kind of thinking about coaches and coaching in a lot of different variety in a lot of different places and thinking about like how much does it like the coach needs to have knowledge of the game, obviously.
No.
But how much does that personal element of the coach, like their own drive to push you to be what you need to be, how much does that matter versus just pure knowledge of the game? Like you need to know the game.
I'd rather somebody be more personable than the more knowledge.
And see,
because you can get the knowledge from all the other different coaches that are gonna. There's more than one coach.
Yeah.
But like if somebody like for me, like if you got to be able to run through a wall,
right,
for the guy that's leading you. Like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna run through the wall for that guy. And I'll be like, I ain't messing with that dude.
Exactly. There's no point in even me showing up.
Because if I feel the same way, then there's 22 other guys or 23 other guys that probably feel the same way too, and it just messes up the whole.
So your hard sell is what you're saying. You're hard sell. Somebody got to make you like they got to convince you.
No, like so for me, like when I was younger, we had one of these coaches, and I'm not gonna say no names, but this dude would not say anything to me, like ever. He wouldn't say hi, how's your family doing, how's terrible. This, how's that. He wouldn't say, and he wouldn't. He did this to a lot of guys. But if you messed up, he's screaming at you.
Yeah.
For me, I don't work that way.
No, that's
like I had a guy, Davey Lopes, who was one of my mentors, and this dude was like, so he was like, the way you're going to elevate your game, I need you to be a better student of the game. I need you to look at more video. I need you to break down this, do that. I did that. Damn near almost won MVP 2011.
Yeah.
But like this dude would pour into me.
Yeah.
But I respect him so much. If I messed up, he'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like you fucking. And I'm like, my bad, right. my bad, Davey. Like I'll get it back. And then I had this coach who didn't pour into me. He had more knowledge than you can think of. Like he had all the knowledge about the game.
It's like he don't care.
But he would scream at you, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, like you're not gonna talk to me like that. I don't know you. Like I don't know you. Like I need you. You have to build. But you have to build relationships with your players, and like they have to be able to trust you for you to be able to cuss them out, pretty much. Like to cuss them out. Like especially now, kids now are a lot more sensitive than they are.
Yeah,
for sure. Than they were before. Like because they were cussing us out at 11, 12. Like my baseball coach, what the fuck? Y'all playing like some punks. Like get on the line. Like and you'd be
but
like,
you knew he cared.
But you'd be like, all right, man, we tripped. Hey, coach mad at us, dog.
You didn't know.
You know what's coming.
Now it's like kids are like, he's screaming at me. Like, why is he screaming? Like, bruh, this is not the real world. It's different, man.
It's a whole different level of respect that you gain from the one that's there every day, the one that's coaching you
every single day.
It's teaching you
20
versus the one that's criticizing you, and that's all he got to say to you.
He take 20 minutes out of his day to go over like how to steal bases with me. Like that year, I stole 43 bases.
Man, you got 43 in you now, dog?
Absolutely not. I don't even think I got 10. but like it was just like when you take dude, it says a lot to kids whenever you like care.
Yeah.
Like for sure. And they'll trust you.
They see something in you, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And you trust that person to help you grow. So I get it, bro. That's
invaluable, man. It says people don't care how much you know
until
they know how much you care.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolute facts, man. Absolute facts.
Because people still people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many numbers we put around somebody.
And then I just think people,
unless you're in college ball, then you're just another number.
Well, I think people forget how hard sports is.
Yeah,
like even like fans sometimes. He missed that fastball right down the middle. Like Dude, that shit was 100 miles an hour.
Hey, you come in.
All right, let me
come on,
turn this. Let me turn this machine
right
up as high as I can. I'm gonna see if you can even touch this.
Yeah.
He missed a fastball down the middle.
Right.
What's he swinging at? Why is he
Right.
swinging at that like that?
Right.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm clueless like you.
Right, man.
I don't know.
Remember they had the pros versus Joes.
Oh, I love that show, right?
That was a great show.
That was a good show.
I think they need to have that.
They need to bring it back.
They need to have that for sports.
Yep.
They need to have that for like politics.
Okay.
They need to have that for like running a small business.
Yeah.
That would be smart.
Because you don't fucking know.
You don't know.
You don't know how hard that shit is if you're not
really
doing
don't.
it.
That's like even when I'm watching football or something. Like I when I was younger, I used to be like, man, that dude sucks, or this dude is that, or blah blah. He should have caught that, or this or that. And now I'm like, man, you don't know what that man going through, man.
Bro.
Like, my mindset's changed. Like,
that
dude might have a broke finger or like a broke foot.
Yep.
Like we didn't know. We didn't know your boy was playing with a broke foot last week.
Cole.
Cole playing with
280. And he got this guy 280 running the 4.5 at you now.
We didn't know that.
It's like, what?
We didn't know that.
Game.
I played through a lot of shit that people don't know about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all like that's.
Hey, did your feet hurt by like game 40 from just putting your cleats on? You like,
my
man,
feet hurt right now. Bro.
What
are you talking about, dog?
Yeah, bro. You been tired of putting
This would be year 16. My feet hurt now.
Yeah, bro. You wear molders or you wear the metal spikes?
You got to switch it out, man.
Hey, when you
wear molders, it's like a vacation on your feet.
It's like I just put on some Air Max today.
Yeah, or you get that off day. You take off.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You got any more anything hitting hard, Jonas, on the
tip? I don't know. Well, let's shoot for a nice hour and a half show today.
Yeah.
Noonish. It's an hour and a half ish.
Yeah. Right on.
Let's throw one more thing out there. This is and shout out to another podcast, the Epsilon Theory podcast.
Yep.
Where they're saying that I've talked about to you guys. I know I've talked about the books by Frank Herbert, Dune, and how those books are they come off like it's this science fiction thing, and of course there's space monsters and all that kind of crap. But what they really are, it's really about politics and power and religion and technology and how all that stuff comes together.
Yeah.
And it's so like he's so prescient about where things go and how these things work in the world. Like you'd think that this is somebody who's like writing a book about politics because he is.
Yeah.
So these guys are saying that Taiwan is like Arrakis, which is the planet in the book that has this super stuff. Anyway, it has the spice. Yes, Oscar knows.
Yeah.
Oscar's in. Okay, so
shout out to Oscar.
So what does this?
On the ones
So what does this
there,
mean? So okay, what's Taiwan got that nobody else has right now? Taiwan has in particular one particular company, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. Guess how many of the world's chips, like that's in your phones, in your laptop, that's in all
what
these little things
are produced in Taiwan?
Are produced not only in Taiwan but by this one company.
Since you say it like that,
37%.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna go like 45.
It's probably more than that.
Man.
Probably more than that.
By one company.
World,
it's probably
that's crazy,
it's probably
dog.
more than that.
And this is
So
by one company.
by the one company.
Holla at your boy.
AMD, everything comes from TSMC.
Wow.
Intel last year said that they were going to move everything over there. Now they got a new CEO because their earnings were crap, and so they've swapped out. They got a new CEO. He's saying, we're probably not going to put everything over there, but they're still, like on the down low, they're saying it's still going to be a lot.
Yep.
And the fact of the matter is, they put in an order that's still live. Like, I mean, they've put money in for an amount of chips or wafers, what they call it. So it's not actually all the way fully fabricated.
Gotcha.
But it's originating there. That's basically practically as much as AMD had. Apple is talking about doing their chips there.
Jeez.
That's why when you talk about something, it pops up in your phone.
They all come from the same place.
I'm like, man, I had a good whiskey today. Some of that blah blah blah, and it's gonna be.
Give it like 7 hours.
So it's
coming on IG, Facebook, any whatever.
Like, man, I was just talking about this.
I don't think any of you guys are old enough to remember the 70s.
No, not me.
No,
I'm not either.
Because you were kicking it way too hard.
In the 70s, we had this deal with all of the oil, basically, all of the oil was coming from what's the Middle East now, Saudi Arabia and a few others, and we had OPEC. Well, guess what? They said, "Hey, we control the oil, so we're setting the prices." Period. End of discussion. So they jacked the prices up as high as they want to go. Next thing you know, we got lines around blocks. This is in the 70s. And this is like the 90s or 2000. It was. Like this was way back there. That's the reason why we started having compact small cars because they were playing games with the prices of fuel. Right? Okay, we got places that have essentially. Not a monopoly in the sense of they're the only business, but a monopoly in the sense of like they're the only source. Like there's no place else. Crazy. Like in what is it, Chile that has all the lithium.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so now we got Taiwan, who may be the only place that's manufacturing these chips.
Wow. So
if you can control it, if you can shut it down, you control it.
Yeah, that's right.
And if it's what the world runs on. You can. Who's in control?
We need to get to Wakanda, bro. Get that uranium. Get that uranium.
Get that uranium.
Hey, that reminds me of
Here's the interesting thing. Samsung, Samsung is not actually technically not really an American company. No. Samsung is looking at putting a. Double check my number. $10 billion fab plant in Texas.
That's a lot of money.
So we're right down there, probably Austin.
Austin, yeah, of course.
Everybody's going to Austin, bro. Because it's like all the people that like all those businesses that are in LA. They still want that city feel. So they're going to Austin. It's like Tesla's going to Austin, I think too.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to Austin.
Hey,
they need to come out. They need to come out here, man. Bring some more. Bring some of that money out here, dog.
Come with it, man.
I mean, they
just can't build no more multifamily spots right now. That's the only problem with that.
We just gotta go up.
Prosper got plenty of land for some plants.
Yeah, bro. Hey, can somebody answer me this? Who is YKK? Because
the zipper crew.
They make like all the zippers, dog. About some YKK stuff.
That's a fact. YKK makes. I think I may have to fact check.
They're probably like 80,
but I believe they're over 3/4 of all zippers.
Yeah, bro. See that? I don't know what you just talked about. Made me think about YKK, man.
Why did I think about that?
Yeah, bro. YKK. I'm saying.
Come up with some shit.
Zippers. We're all gonna have to go to Buttonfly jeans.
Hey, or Buttonfly, just wear them joggers. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But yeah, man. Hey, Matt, you having a good time today, bro?
Oh man, I had fun, man.
Good, bro.
Man. First podcast, man.
Yeah, first podcast. That's what I'm talking about.
Never did this, man.
Yeah, man. Just
now I gotta make my own podcast.
Yeah. Come on,
talk mess to everybody.
Hey, make sure you invite us on. That's all I'm saying.
I would for sure.
Nah, this is great, man. Great time. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Appreciate
something
being
for the
here,
people, man. Let them see another side of you. So that's the whole point of this show, and
yes,
let them hear some experiences that you've had in your life. So definitely appreciate you again coming on, Jonas, Mark. Y'all good? We awesome. Good?
Well, we love it.
Good.
Man, right on. Well,
Chiefs by 20.
Chiefs by 20, and I'm just gangster, so I go against Jonas right here. Try to give me a dub myself right here, baby. But Pat Mahomes, I'm with you, baby, at the same time. But hey, we'll see you next week, next Wednesday, man. Sometime around noonish.
Peace.
Peace.
I've been feeling the love, I've been feeling the vibe. I hope they can feel all the passion I put in it, and you see it in my eyes. Yeah, I'm coming up, you see the rise. So come out and play, I don't see the need to hide. I feel like I'm the last man standing. 4-5, sitting on my dresser like a bandit. Oh my, why you scared? There ain't no need to panic. I'm on a wave that could sink the Titanic. Like why why ain't no need to cut ties. This is not the best time, aiming for the east or the west side. I rise when I feel a vibe from the night. I slide when she send me pictures of those nice thighs. It's a banger when I know that beat got a baseline. Hotline gets a blingin' when they see I'm too live. High on niggas, I stay on the jet. I got a jet, I stay on the quest. I don't wanna rest. That's how you end up like all of the rest. Whoa. I've been feeling the love, been feeling the vibe. I hope they can